Good Times was a popular American sitcom that aired on CBS from 1974 to 1979. Good Times made a significant impact on American television by portraying the struggles and joys of a working-class African-American family living in the Cabrini Green public housing projects in Chicago. The series revolved around the Evans family, led by parents James and Florida Evans. James Evans, portrayed by John Amos, was the hardworking and stern yet loving father. His character represented the challenges faced by many African-American men of the era, as he constantly struggled to provide for his family despite low-paying jobs and systemic racism. Florida Evans, played by Esther Rolle, was the moral center of the family, a strong and nurturing mother who balanced the difficulties of life with faith and resilience. The Evans children brought their own unique dynamics to the show. J.J. Evans, the oldest son, was played by Jimmy Walker. J.J. was an aspiring artist known for his catchphrase, "Dynamite," which became a cultural phenomenon. His character often provided comic relief, but also showcased the aspirations and dreams of young African Americans. The middle child, Thelma Evans, portrayed by Bernadette Stanis, was the intelligent and beautiful daughter who aimed to succeed academically and professionally. Michael Evans, the youngest child, played by Ralph Carter, was the politically conscious and socially aware member of the family, often referred to as the militant midget, due to his passionate speeches on social justice and civil rights. Another essential character was the Evans' neighbor and best friend, Willona Woods, portrayed by Jeanette Dubois. Willona was a sassy and vibrant woman who added humor and heart to the series. Her character also highlighted the importance of community and friendship in navigating the hardships of life in the projects. Later in the series, Janet Jackson joined the cast as Penny Gordon Woods, Willona's adopted daughter, who had a troubled past but found love and stability with Willona and the Evans family. If you are a fan of Good Times, we know you will be interested to know the real-life lovers of Good Times actors. Give us a like and subscribe to our channel to watch other interesting videos. In the sitcom Good Times, Esther Rolle played the role of Florida Evans, the matriarch of the Evans family. Florida was a strong, nurturing, and principled mother who worked hard to keep her family together amidst the challenges of living in the Cabrini Green public housing projects in Chicago. Her character was known for her wisdom, resilience, and deep sense of morality, which she imparted to her children and husband. In Good Times, Florida is portrayed as a devoted wife to James Evans, played by John Amos, and a caring mother to her 3 children, J.J., Thelma, and Michael. In real life, Esther Rolle was married to Oscar Robinson from 1955 until their divorce in 1975. She had no biological children of her own, but a stepdaughter, Shirley Mae Robinson, from Oscar's previous marriage. She died on November 17, 1998, in Culver City, California. In the sitcom Good Times, John Amos played the role of James Evans Sr., the patriarch of the Evans family. James Evans was a hardworking, strong-willed, and loving father who struggled to provide for his family while living in the Cabrini Green public housing projects in Chicago. His character was central to the show, embodying the challenges and dignity of a working-class African-American man in the 1970s. James Evans Sr. was depicted as a man of integrity and determination, often taking on multiple jobs to support his family financially. He faced numerous hardships, including unemployment and systemic racism, but always remained committed to his family's well-being. James's character was known for his stern but caring demeanor, offering wisdom and discipline to his 3 children, J.O.J., Thelma, and Michael. In Good Times, John Amos was the husband of Florida, a role that was played by Esther Elizabeth Rolle. In real life, John Amos has been married twice. His first marriage, from 1965 to 1975, was to artist and equestrian Noel Mickelson. His second marriage, from 1978 to 1979, was to actress Lillian Lehman. He has also been romantically linked to Ella Joyce and Elizabeth de Souza Amos. In the sitcom Good Times, Jeanette Dubois played the role of Willona Woods, the Evans family's vivacious and witty neighbor. Willona was a close friend of Florida Evans and a frequent visitor to the Evans household, bringing her charm, humor, and vibrant personality to the show. Her character provided comic relief and warmth, contributing significantly to the show's dynamic. Willona Woods was characterized as a fashionable and independent woman who worked as a boutique salesperson. She was known for her sharp wit, sassy demeanor, and no-nonsense attitude. Despite not having children of her own initially, Willona often acted as an extended family member to the Evans children, offering advice, support, and a listening ear. In Good Times, Jeanette Dubois was hooked up to J.A. Preston, who played the role of Walter Ingalls in the episode Willona's Dilemma in Good Times. Dubois died on February 17, 2020, of cardiac arrest at her residence in Glendale, California. Ralph Carter played the role of Michael Evans on the popular television show Good Times. Michael Evans, often referred to as the militant midget due to his strong opinions and activist tendencies, was the youngest son in the Evans family. He was known for his intelligence, outspoken nature, and commitment to social justice. Throughout the series, Michael's character often brought attention to important social and political issues, providing a voice for the younger generation within the context of the show. Carter's portrayal of Michael Evans made him a beloved and memorable character in the history of television. Ralph Carter was not romantically linked to anyone in the sitcom Good Times. In real life, Ralph Carter has been married twice. His first wife is Lisa Parks. They tied the knot in February 1987 and broke up in 1992 after being married for 5 years. The couple were blessed with 2 sons, Michael and James. He later married River York on December 1994. They have a daughter, Vivica. Bernadette Stanis played the role of Thelma Evans on the television show Good Times. Thelma Evans was the middle child and only daughter of Florida and James Evans. Known for her beauty, intelligence, and strong-willed nature, Thelma often found herself at the center of various storylines involving family dynamics, romance, and her aspirations for the future. Her character added depth to the show's exploration of the struggles and triumphs of an African-American family living in a Chicago housing project. Bernadette Stanis's portrayal of Thelma made her a beloved and iconic character in the series. In real life, Bernadette Stanis has been married 4 times. Bernadette Stanis first married her high school sweetheart, Thomas Fauntleroy, from June 1974 until 1978. She then married Brooklyn nightclub owner Darnell Johnson in January 1979. Her third marriage was to mechanical engineer Terrence Redd, with whom she had a daughter, Dior Ravel, around April 1982. The couple later divorced. Stanis's 4th husband is Kevin Fontana. It is believed they have been married for 31 years, though other sources indicate she was married to Redd around 1981. Stanis also has a second daughter, Brittany Rose. She currently resides in Atlanta, Georgia, with her children. Jimmy Walker played the role of James J.J. Evans Jr. on the television show Good Times. J.J. is the eldest son of James and Florida Evans. He is known for his exuberant personality, comedic antics, and his catchphrase, Dynamite, which became a popular cultural reference. J.J. is an aspiring artist and is often depicted as the comic relief of the family, though he also has moments of seriousness and depth throughout the series. In Good Times, Jimmy Walker was romantically linked to Brenda Sykes. However, in real life, Walker has never been married nor fathered children, but has had many girlfriends. One of his girlfriends is Ann Coulter, who they dated in 2013. Johnny Brown played the role of Nathan Bookman on the television show Good Times. Nathan Bookman is the building superintendent, often referred to as Buffalo Butt by the Evans family due to his large physique. Bookman is portrayed as a somewhat bumbling and inept character, often the target of jokes by the residents of the housing project where the Evans family lives. Despite this, he occasionally shows a more caring and helpful side, contributing to the overall dynamics of the show. Johnny Brown was in an on-screen matchup with Marilyn Coleman in Good Times. Johnny Brown was previously married to June Russell. He died in Los Angeles on March 2, 2022, at the age of 84. Janet Jackson played the role of Penny Gordon Woods on the television show Good Times. Penny is a young girl who becomes an adopted daughter of Willona Woods, the Evans family's neighbor and close friend. Penny's character is introduced in the 5th season, and her storyline deals with serious issues such as child abuse, which she suffers at the hands of her biological mother. Janet Jackson's portrayal of Penny brought a new dimension to the show, addressing important social issues and adding depth to the existing cast of characters. In real life, Janet Jackson has been married to Wissam Almana and has hooked up with Renee Elizondo, 1991-2003, James DeBarge, 1984-1985, Jermaine Dupri, 2004-2009, Wanya Morris, Matthew McConaughey, Bobby Brown, Paula Abdul, Renee Elizondo, James DeBarge, among others. Ben Powers played the role of Keith Anderson in the television show Good Times. Keith Anderson was the husband of Thelma Evans, one of the main characters in the series. He appeared in the later seasons of the show, bringing a new dynamic to Thelma's storyline as her husband and a member of the Evans family. Powers' portrayal of Keith Anderson contributed to the ongoing narrative of the Evans family and their experiences living in the Chicago housing projects during the 1970s. Ben Powers was in an on-screen matchup with Bernadette Stanis in Good Times, 1974. In real life, he was previously married to Julia Harper from 1981 to 2012. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.